Ah, revenge sure is sweet. A very fortunate series of events, perhaps, or maybe it was just finally karma taking that giant swing across your thick, empty skull. It was a compilation of people, but more importantly, the choices you yourself made that have led you to be recognized as a hated, fake, immature bitch amongst the community. And let me tell you now, buddy, attempting to remove my video again won't save you this time. There's no getting out of this one. No matter what username, lies, or mental conditions you try to hide behind next. Throw as many death threats as you would like to now. I told you you'll be under the radar by everybody. So, here it finally is. I know you've been waiting for a while now, Macbook, and I'm glad to finally reveal the big red curtain. Shame you can't experience the fun on your now hated Instagram page nor jam on with your buddies on your hacked AJ account, more on that later. I don't usually do a second part to my content critique series, there's generally no need, although sometimes it really is nice to put that final nail in the coffin. Sweet revenge, right? I'm sure you know exactly what I mean, well at least you did for a day anyway. Hi, I'm Patch, and for the past few days I've been dealing with a false privacy violation strike on my channel, which is why I haven't been seeing that many uploads lately. The kid I fully exposed and critiqued, Macbook the Jammer, temporarily managed to delete my video on her and almost left a permanent impact on my channel. I'm telling everybody now that I take this sort of shit extremely seriously and I will not allow stupid cunts like her to get away with this. The video is now fully back up on my channel without consequences, so go give it a watch. I've recovered from far worse, and I always hit back twice as hard. This was probably the biggest mistake you've made, although there are, of course, many more. And now I'm here to finally finish off an era of a cretin that has constantly been leeching off my name and filling up their feed with me like it's Adderall in their veins. An individual so delusional they thought they can gain clout from calling me out, yet consequently sending death threats and lying about getting hacked. An absolute moron that thought they could recruit Try AJ to their scamming scheme of faking that her account is hacked to get AJ rares. Yeah, I'm being serious, the autism levels are off the chart on this one. Today we are putting down a dog that should have stayed down after the first warning, yet carried on chasing danger and clout like a maniacally unstable patient. I'm here to present to you the effects karma has had on Macbook AJ and how she ended her own little Instagram photography account and any future career forever. This is the aftermath of a 13-year-old girl that thought she could take on all popular jammers, insult them and even throw death threats at them one by one. Macfucker seriously thought she could just delete all videos criticizing her, tell her brain-dead followers to hate on people for AJ items, lie about getting hacked, and argue with more popular jammers if they disagree with her scamming plans. And she thought she would still have a place in this community. Unlike the person we are talking about today, I don't go looking for clout or attention by making somebody look bad. If anything, I'd like you guys to drop Try AJ a follow for providing some of the evidence in this video. She was great help, so many thanks for that. Usually the individuals I critique and expose, express sorrow and ask for forgiveness from me and the community, or just atone for their sins and in time aim to be better jammers in general. I occasionally even give second chances and people end up willingly joining the Patchy Pack. I honestly do believe in people becoming better. Hello, Briso and Quailez. However, there are of course the incompetent children that think they can erase all evidence exposing them. Idiots that think they can fight back by being a mouthy nuisance of a twat. People that seriously still act like they're the shit and go on to cause, more drama and negative vibes shortly after. Even to a point of trying to lie to their followers about getting hacked, and inviting a popular good jammer to their scamming scheme. Macfucker seriously thought she can just delete my video on her, tell people to hate on me for AJ items, lie about getting hacked, and continue to argue with more popular jammers. Yet as I already exposed in the original content critique video on the kid, that flimsy cheap screen she uses to protect herself behind would break real fast, exposing all the components to everybody, and surprise surprise, the glass shattered fast. Since the initial video I made on her, Macfucker quickly went off on her iconically memeable Instagram story, telling all her brainless sheep to raid my video and spam it with dislike and hate comments. Of course, the video got way more positive attraction from the general public as it was a very good and valid video. One that I am very proud of, and I will not let it be simply deleted. Thanks for all the support during that one, by the way, guys. I really do appreciate it. She then unblocked me and began spamming continuous messages, expressing how she's quote-unquote shaking and constantly throwing insults at me. Typical triggered 13-year-old girl. I'm not sure what she was expecting after all the harassing towards me and my audience. I of course played it off cool, and as the only major defense point she had was the KYS comment I gave her after she harassed my fans. Once again, I explain all of this, show full proof, and even apologize for that one comment in my previous video. However, a few messages later, she completely destroys that very same argument as she starts sending death threats, something she would also later on do to ajhq. At that point, I honestly had enough and got PTSD flashbacks to the Abriso AJ situation. How can an individual be so foolish they literally ruin their whole argument? The only point they stood for now meant nothing as they did the exact same thing on an even larger scale. How many people did she send those terrible death threats to? What other horrid things was she doing behind the scene? I got worried that I couldn't make everybody realise who she was. Luckily, not too long after, Try posted interesting conversations between her and Macbook, and I honestly just want to say, Alexa, play the Fortnite Season 2 Victory Royale theme. In these messages, Try shows in-game AJ jamograms that Macfucker had sent her, attempting to recruit Try into a rare hungry item begging scam. As I predicted in the first video, Macbook has no limits. She will go out of her way to even backstab all her followers, faking to them that she got hacked for some rares. Absolutely fucking pathetic. I'm of course especially glad Try decided to speak out and post about this, as honestly not everybody will get to watch this video or even decide to hear me out and give me a platform. I'm very happy that other people began speaking out on this kid's insane behaviour. But the moment that truly angered me, one thing that honestly really pissed me off during our short little exchange, me and Macbook, was when she admitted to faking her suicide tendency threats. It's beyond with me how this two-faced snake would put on an act like a suicidal innocent victim, just a scared little girl. She would cast this shield and say how suicidal she is and that she will kill herself to see me in jail. Okay. Yeah, right after all that shit, she continued sending death threats to both me and Try. Very logical, right? Probably the main reason why I was so personally offended by these, even more so than the insults she made towards me, like my appearance or me as a person, was due to the fact that I have very good friends that struggle personally with suicidal thoughts. These were the comments that honestly pushed me over the edge, and I was honestly so done. So, you may be wondering where exactly the gameplay in the background originates from? Well, after trying to pull up this whole fake I got hacked shenanigans and getting exposed by Try and my video still being up, she finally hid her tail beneath her feet and fled. After the kamikaze comments she made, there was no turning back. Macfucker had to continue on under a whole new identity. So, being the low IQ individual she is, she decided to publicly give out her password in the comments on her Instagram posts. One absolute buffoon. All the background gameplay footage was provided to me by a highly intellectual black hat hacker, Toxic Reaper 111, over from my Discord. I actually interview him towards the end, so stay tuned for that. She of course moved all of her precious pixels over to her new account, which I would give the username of, however is something I'm still investigating. I've been told you left a lot of clues on your old account, Macfucker. Anyway, this quick and sudden change of personas along with the account she uses really suggests a lot about Macfucker. She really doesn't care about what username she goes by. She will continue exploiting her impressionable audience dry until she is exposed once again. Some people just never learn from their mistakes, I guess. Congratulations, Macfucker. You've managed to entirely fuck your whole aspirations up, with minimal interference from me, really. Karma is a bitch, but you're an even bigger one. It would be very unclassy of me to tell you to, KYS, especially considering your failed attempt to AJ Instagram is just one giant suicide itself. I honestly hope they remember you, your fans, the entire community, and even myself. I hope we do, because whatever username you decide to come back under next, know that I will always be here, 10 steps ahead of you, ready to diminish you into oblivion. Because people like you, they don't deserve second chances, and they sure as fuck won't get any from me. And that's pretty much it, the whole fucking kettle of tea has been spilt. You may have heard some things about Patch, and this is real me. I will not under any form accept any harassment towards me, my fans or friends. And at last, the people that have wronged me in the past, you know exactly who you are. I want to send out a message that I do not forget. This is merely a fraction of what you can expect from Project Alpha. More and more people will join the pact, more and more enemies will fall. I'll continue to dominate the community and cleanse it from the cancer and autism that has corrupted it throughout the years. Not many things make me happy. I'm usually a miserable, depressed fuck. But this does put a smile on my face. Alright, hello everyone. Here we have Macbook AJ's hacker on the line over here. They're actually online right now on their account, so say hello.
G'day.
So, you're the person that hacked into Macbooker's account, right?
I hate
Okay. Is there any other games or accounts that you've been hacking? Like, what's your story? Where do you originate from?
Earth.
Okay, and why the seal? Why did you choose to represent MacBook as a seal?
Because she's a glib go glab glab glib. Stupid fucking floppy little seal, isn't it, mate?
You've got a very interesting choice of den decorating. Can you just... Could you just...
I'm a black seal.
That's nice. Could you just explain some of the choices of, den items in your den?
Well, I like the grass because I like to hide in it. And then jump out like a black person. When you least expect. Ah! Like... And then, this is my pee-pee pillow that I like to sleep on.
Are you not worried that MacBook's account will get banned for this?
Oh, no. No.
Alright.
Because MacBook is trash.
Alright, is that what the trash can represents in this corner over here?
Oh, hell yeah, look at me, I'm jumping on it. Like, let me in, let me in. I'm too fat and I can't squeeze in.
So, explain your outfit then. Why a necklace? Why those clout glasses? Is it because MacBook was known for chasing clout, or was that just unintentional?
Oh, definitely. These are the biggest glasses I could possibly find.
So, what was your intention? What was your intention for because people are gonna wonder. So why did you hack MacBook AJ?
Oh, for the clout! Because I just thought it'd be really fun to hack a big YouTuber. Subscribe to PatchTheAlpha!
Right, well, thank you for the shout out, but do you want to shout yourself out? Like, what is your username? Because I've heard you go by a name that you hack other things. Is that right? Where can people expect to see content from you if they want more of you?
Oh, on the PatchTheAlpha channel. I'm sometimes on his live streams. My name's XBRJs.
So I'm not actually sure if you've seen this, but Macbook has been doing a lot of shady things in the community, and I was wondering, you mentioned that you mostly did it for like clout and just to have some fun, to hack her account. But I was wondering if you watched the content critique on it, and what did you think of that? Because she's been doing a lot of bad stuff in the community.
I thought it was a very well made video, especially from your standards, PatchTheAlpha, because your videos aren't always that good.
Wow, well, okay, thanks for the compliment. And also I was wondering another thing, because I'm not sure if you've actually seen this or if this influenced your, hacking decisions in any way, but MacBook actually recently filed a... Jesus fucking Christ, what's it called? Alright, that's it. She filed a privacy complaint strike onto my channel, which actually got my video on her, the exposing video, deleted. And almost gave a permanent strike to my channel, and she clearly just did this out of, out of the fact that she wanted to get back at me because the video, I never reveal any of her personal information, things like that. Do you think this was right of her to do? Like, why do you think she would have done that?
Because she's definitely a clout chaser, like I've already said. Can't you see my big glasses? The biggest clout chaser out there.
Alright, well, once again, thanks a lot for coming on, for deciding to, share your story. It's really interesting that you have managed to, get onto her account. Are there any other jammers out there that should be worried, about losing their accounts from you? Because you seem like a big deal.
Oh, definitely. Especially that PatchTheAlpha kid. Like, you should watch out, because his account is very easily, hackable.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just, in case, Macbook is watching this herself, do you have any, final words for her?
Oh, Macbook AJ, if you're watching this, just beware. If you make another account, I'll hack it again, because I'm the best hacker in the AJ community.
Right, well, you certainly took the victory royale on this one, But I'm also... I'm also wondering if, there's any contingencies you would like to leave Macbook at. For example, if she apologizes for all the things she did, will you allow her to, have her account back, or do you have more plans for it?
Oh, well, this account is really bare now, because as you can see, there's just absolutely nothing on it. She's got 711 gems, and I've pretty much stolen all of the rares from it. So, there's no point, I'll just get it banned or something.
So what do you plan on doing with all those rares? Because, you surely do love them. Do you have any big
Selling
plans?
them on the AJ black market. Do you know how much I could get for them? Like 2 million freaking diamonds!
That's right, and you did mention yourself that you're somewhat of a Fortnite enthusiast, so maybe you can trade some of those for yummy vag books, is that right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly, a strategical business decision. I'm not morally judging if that's, correct or not. Because I don't want to, say that MacBook deserved to be banned, but I think it's fair to say, some of her actions have been quite bad, haven't they?
Oh, definitely. And it's not acceptable.
No, it really isn't in the Animal Jam community. Right, well, once again, thank you a lot, MacBook's hacker, for coming along into this little interview, and yeah, thanks.
No problem.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you do realise there's a Cornetto remote?
Oh my god, there is! Oh.